This is Sam with Nexus Workshop, and we are looking at through the Hollis system. We've talked through the whole back end, we've talked through all the boxes and the system and how it works, and now we're in the midst of our game. We just talked about the air traffic controller and how I'm able to see and manage all the quests happening throughout the night. Now we're going to talk about the NPC dashboard. So this is what a game master or a puzzle tech or someone who actually is working on the quest would run. They run this on a laptop or an iPad, any browser-based device, and it lets them manage their quest. So right now I went into it and it remembered that, hey, on this device last, I was controlling this quest. Um, I can come in and I can choose which quest I have. Um, and right now I went onto this one and hey, it's got a party. So when I come into this one, I can click party arrived. And it gave me that little sound letting me know that my party had arrived. So if I'm kind of doing things in the room, whatever, my iPad will alert, hey, you got a thing. Get ready. They're coming. I can see that they've been assigned for 43 minutes. So that's how long I've been talking on videos since I put them on this quest. I can see this is the name of the party. They have 4 people is what I'm expecting. Um, and then it started this timer when I got in here. So it's counting that and helping me keep track of how long have they been here? Is it time to wrap this up? And all of that. Now, this is totally configurable. I don't actually have a lot of that configured right now. If we need a video about that, I can definitely make that, but it's so quest specific that I don't even know what to set up and tell the story of. But here is in the database, like I mentioned earlier, I have the ability to do toggle boxes, things that are yes or no. Did they collect this thing? Did they do that? I have drop downs. Which option did they choose? I have counters. How many of these did they find, or how many of these do they have left? Because I could either count up or down. I had the ability to configure monsters and give them hit points and track those hit points as they come up and down. I have my party and I can change their initiative order and it actually stores that onto the party and pops up in the same initiative order in every quest they do from there on until I readjust it and then it pops up in that one. I have the ability to kill my players and then it marks them with a little skull and I can remember that hey this party needs to get revived or whatever. And it also is tracking it into the database. And I can do everything you can think of. We also talked about the audio. I have the ability to have background audio that plays here in loops that can be triggered by stages. It can be triggered by things happening, or I can give myself manual buttons for it. I can also, in addition to the looping track audio, have sound effects that play one shots. So I can have these different audio loops for the different stages of my quest that crossfade between each other and automatically loop and automatically track as I step through my stages as my battle progresses, or I can have these sound effects that are like these big moments that happen that play on top of that and layer. And I can do all of that from my iPad. Very cool, very easy to set up, and very completely custom. How does my quest work? What does my quest need? Truly, whatever I need here. The other thing I can do, I can change the background color if I just need something else for my thing. I can individually adjust the volume of the music, the sound effects, and those notifications, and or could turn them all the way off. um, I'm going to go ahead and hit party left for this quest. So that has now moved them to the party left stage. They're heading back. And that lets me now show you back on this page that I could also go to multi-quest mode. So if I'm a shared NPC, I could say, I've got these 3, and I could say, I want them to be in that order. And now I've got those 3 here, and all I have is my party left, my party failed, whatever. I can see the party assigned to them. I can close the quest, or again, because this one has a party on it, I have to mark it closing, which means it'll close as soon as they complete, versus this one has no party on it, so I can just close it. But there's a lot of different ways that I can use this. That is a super high level overview of a super powerful and flexible system. All that to say, it does exactly what I need it to do, and I can bend it to my will to do whatever I need. And this is the type of systems we make. Things that are very, very specific, very custom, very fine-tuned to what you need and powerful, and think about how we want to track things and where those data points really come in. And actually, data is something we're I think 2 videos away from. We're almost there to talk about data, and that's the heart of Hollis and why it exists is to offload the things that I don't need people paying attention to. A computer can keep track of that. The people should be paying attention to the game, to the world, to the story.